Fiery car crash on the Milford connector. Two sisters were trapped inside. A few good Samaritans came to their rescue, smashing a window and pulling them out. News 8's Bob Wilson talked to one of those good Samaritans tonight. He joins us now live from Milford. Bob?
Yeah, we're here at the connector. It happened on route on exit 2A. It's one of those clover leaves with a really sharp off ramp. Car was coming along, just didn't make the turn, went off into the woods, smashed into a tree. Driver was able to get out okay. However, the car burst into flames, and that's when Chad Fisher happened upon the scene.
They were beating on the car, yelling, "Help us, help us." You could feel the heat and you could smell the gas.
Chad Fisher was on his way home in Milford when he spotted a car off into the woods on fire. Even though he was by himself, he ran towards the flames, towards the ruptured gas tank, towards the two screaming sisters trapped in the back seat.
That was a horrible feeling to hear that and to not know. I hadn't seen them yet, so I didn't know what condition they were in. I didn't know what I was going to be seeing going in there. I didn't know anything.
Now here at Milford Fire, they're ready for anything. They've got all the tools to evacuate and cut somebody out of a car. They've got bolt cutters there. They've got lift bags, a sawzall down here. They've even got a big giant cutting saw here. This is called irons. This will smash out a windshield or pry open a door. They're ready. The Good Samaritans, when they showed up, they only could use what they could find on scene.
I used my 5-wood to try to break the window, and I broke my 5-wood, and I used the block plane, and I broke my block plane. And then I went back to the road to try to find something else, and a gentleman had stopped, and he handed me some sort of metal object.
That man's name was Bill, and together they were able to smash out the back window and pull the first woman out. By the time they grabbed the second woman, the gas had caught fire and the back end was going up in flames.
It was her back and her hair. She was on fire. We put her out. Bill actually ended up burning his hand. He actually has second-degree burns on his hand.
In all, 3 or 4 Good Samaritans were able to drag the women to safety, something the fire chief says if they weren't there, those women probably wouldn't have survived.
These people recognized the situation where people's lives were in danger. They put their own lives in risk, and they acted, and the outcome was tremendous.
If that was my family or one of my friends, I would hope that they would stop too, you know. I've lost people to car accidents, one of my best friends, and I don't ever want anybody to go through that.
And now the 2 girls are supposed to be okay. And Mr. Fisher has put out on Facebook, he's gotten together with Bill, the other guy. They all want to get the Good Samaritans together so they can kind of go over it and decompress after that traumatic yet heroic night on the connector. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live, News 8.